Hello again. Man, that wind's blowing. Don't know if you can tell or not. Might get a little audio issue, but what I have here today is my gate has decided to not close all the way. Let me get up there and take a look at that real quick. So here it is. It's not quite latching like it should. The wind this time of year creates a lot of pressure on this, and it doesn't allow it to close. And then the other thing going on here, first off, it hits a little bit, so it's not quite at the right height. So I need to raise that up just so you can kind of see that little gap right there, and it hits the bottom, so I need to raise that up. But then the other thing it's doing, it's also hitting right up here at the top, right up here. It's hitting that, so I need to shove that over. So that looks like a couple of, oh man, I hope that's a 7/16. And then down here, to get that to come up, I can actually take this, and it's just a screw-in hinge, and either pound that over. So the first thing we're gonna do here is take the gate off. Sorry about the wind if that's causing any problems with the audio. We're gonna take the gate off, pound this in, because I think that's faster. Let's see what happens here. So, let's see. That's kind of working. Back on those pins with the wind. Well, that went faster than I thought. It's not on there 100%, but I'm gonna keep trying. I think that did it. Let's go check out the other side. Yeah, that's the problem. Little over adjustment. That's all right. I think it's easier to adjust it down than it is up. Well, let's see if we can tap this over. Clearing by a good 1/4 inch, but now it's not hitting the center of this little latch here. The post, unfortunately, is twisted just enough to where that's going to have to be. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Let's tighten this up. Brought a 7/16. I bet you $1 it's 3/8. There's my 10. There's my 10. Okay, the 10 barely works. Please try this at home. In the center of the top. Because this pin moves back and forth, so it gives you a little bit of play, so it doesn't have to hit exactly perfect. I think it's the fact that this is at it. There it went. I'm going to move that in the sunlight. She's opening up really good. Yep, she's stopping too soon. Okay, I think I found the problem. It's actually right here where this clamps together onto the gate. It just needs to be tightened tightened up. It needs to be moved out as far as it can, which you can see there's a little bit of play in there. Let's leave that there. Get this on the far side. Of course, I can't see what I'm doing, but I think I'm going to shear that off. Oh, hey, look at that. Yay. Okay, yay in a bad way. Well, it wasn't moving anyhow. Now we got another project on top of this project. Let's see if we can get the other one out, or we've got to bring 2 bolts back. Rather than making 16 trips, let's make 15 trips. So we just pulled that pin out. This isn't a access deterrent gate. It's to keep the horses in. So people come in, the gate goes closed, their horses get out, they come to the gate and they're like, oh, I can't get through. So that's the main purpose of the gate. So if this is easy full can, we don't really care. And of course I got a wire down on the bottom there, which I'd really like to get rid of. Of course I put that in after I put this in. There's that. That's turning. This one's going to be probably in the same boat, which would be fine. Okay. So that kind of, let me pick this up for you. I kind of pulled that out. See how I pulled that away from the bar? I think once we get another bolt in there and cinch it down, it'll actually make that really super tight. Okay, I got a bolt. I hope it fits. That wind is really blowing. It is absolutely delightful out here. Just delightful. Okay. Oh, it's even a 1/2 inch. Ooh. How'd we get so lucky? Make sure I don't pinch this wire here. It's good there and good there. Okay, it's really starting to compress this pipe. Let's follow this gate over. So close. So close. Ugh. The only other thing we can do here is move this here over. I don't know if that's actually gonna do anything. That's double nutted and it's a 9/16. Of course I didn't bring a 9/16 with me. Why do I bring everything except what I need? I think I'm on my 5th trip. Maybe 6th. Yeah, that ain't gonna move. Looks like we go get another wrench. Look at that. Came prepared, I hope. 9/16. Loosen. I'm gonna bring an adjustable wrench, but it's gonna out. And then very gently tap it. Okay. Once that comes out, pull that out. Of course, now the wind's gonna shut. It's gonna open the gate. Oh Oh, guys, this is so much fun. Farm and ranch repair with Dawn. There's that. Now, is this even over far enough? Oh, man. Everything's... So the first thing the box does is it unlocks that mechanism on the far end. It's the first thing it does. It unlocks that, and then it starts moving the gate open or close. I think that did it. There's no guarantees it's gonna do that on the next go round. Let's try. Well, that was kind of nice because it actually slowed down before it got to the very end of the ram. Right here. It started slowing down before it got there, which was really nice. It's less stressful on the whole mechanism. Did you hear that little bump bump? And that gate latched? That means it seated over here. Oh guys, that is beautiful. All right, let's try and finish this up. So I got to put the second nut back on. Don't forget to finish the job. When you tear stuff apart, you got to put it back together. And the big thing here is, don't be afraid to try stuff. Watch somebody's video and go, well, that didn't do anything. I wish I hadn't watched that. Well, maybe there's something in there that you can glean, use for next time, or if you're working on a different project that isn't a gate, but it's incorporates other aspects of a certain video. So. Don't need to over tighten these. A lot of people just want to just cinch stuff down. Just, you don't have to crank it down. Just get it snug, like most things. Just get them snug. Not bolting down main caps. All right, that looks good. This is always a fun part of the job. How many tools? 1. We're gonna count this as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes with number 2. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. And I couldn't have done it without my helper. Thanks, helper. Well, the sun's about 45 minutes from going down. That actually went faster than I was expecting. Big thing is, guys, don't give up. Keep trying. If one thing doesn't work, try something else and keep going until you get her fixed. Keep watching videos like this so that we can learn stuff, so that we've got stuff posted out there for everybody to watch and learn from and help with their projects, your projects, everything. I want to thank you guys for watching. Obviously the wind's still blowing. Appreciate you guys. Take care.